What's up, guys? Nico here. Wanted to talk about the difference of going to failure or not going to failure on your workouts, and is it really that important? Personally, I have always trained to failure. Reason being, it gets me in and out of the gym in a quicker time. It fatigues the muscle quicker, so I think personally it gives a better effective workout than if you don't go to failure. So, for instance, if you don't go to failure, you stop at like 6 reps, as opposed to going to failure and stopping at 10 or 12 reps. I don't have that much time on my hands, so time is key for me. So I love going to failure. I've always trained to failure. I love it. I can see my gains easier that way when I go to failure, as opposed to if I didn't train to failure. And that's the main thing. Also, the thing to get bigger and gain more strength, failure or not failure, to fail or not to fail, that's not the biggest concern. The biggest concern is progressive overload. And what I mean by that is to constantly progress in weight. So if you're benching 135 at the start of, let's say, January, and by June you're still benching 135, you have not made any progress. I mean, I'm sure you have. You can probably bench that weight more times. You know, if you started off benching like 135 and you can only get it up 8 times, I'm sure, I can guarantee you, if you're consistent, if you've been consistent in the gym and you've been following your 3-day split or whatever you want, or whatever program you have, you will have made some progress. The key is progressive overload. What you want to do is you want to like keep increasing the weight as you get stronger, and it's not going to happen overnight. So don't think you're going to bench 135 and then next month you're going to be like benching 225 15 times. I mean, if you're on steroids, yeah, anything's possible. But sorry, the Bulls Heat game is on, and the Bulls are currently down by 4. So so that's the main thing. To fail or not to fail, it doesn't really matter, as long as you're getting the effective workout in. I personally think you get a better effective workout when you go to failure. You get done in a shorter amount of time, and you're not in the gym doing 30 freaking sets. You know, you can get done in 15 to 20 sets, you know. So the main thing in getting stronger is progressive overload. Make sure that you're advancing in your compound movements, not in your isolation movements. Don't try going real heavy on isolation movements, or you will fucking your rotator cuff, you'll tear it. I see a lot of guys doing the lat raises in the gym, and I saw one guy trying to pick up like the 45s, and I was just sitting back and I'm like resting in between sets. I'm like on my iPod and I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, here we go. And but this guy's constantly doing isolation movements. That's a completely different topic and video, but that's the main thing. It doesn't matter if you don't go to failure or if you do go to failure. Personally, I think it boils down to personal preference and how much time you have in the gym. If you don't have that much time in the gym, go to failure. You get a more effective workout in a shorter period of time. And the key to getting bigger and stronger is progressive overload. Make sure that you're increasing the weight little by little. Don't increase the weight 30 pounds by next week. You'll hurt yourself. Make sure that you're doing it like, in 5 or 10 pound increments, and whatever you feel comfortable. So that's my take. Comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.